Hey guys, I have a really cool video for you. So I got this item from ARTDOT, which you may remember that I did a organizer that I also got from ARTDOT that I keep on my my workspace. So this time I'm going to be showing you this LED headband magnifier. So it has different lenses that you can put in there. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you all about it, and it's really cool. That's all I got to say about it. It's really cool. So stay tuned. Alright guys, so let me show you about this new item that I just got from ARTDOT.com. You may recall that I got this organizer from them, which is a little overflowy at the moment, but I did put all my jump rings and everything in there, and I have all my other findings and stuff on top, plus it's kind of turned into a little bit of a dumping ground, so I do need to go through that, but it's become very handy. I love having that there. Alright, so this next item that I got from them are these magnifier head glasses. Okay, headband magnifier glasses. I said that wrong. LED magnifier headband magnifier glasses. I'll get it right. There you go. Alright, so I already took everything out of the box here because I want to show you what all it comes with. So it does have this headband here, okay, and this part moves up and down. And it does have a light, an LED light. Okay, so it's got two different brightnesses. And it is rechargeable, so it actually has a little plug right there. So you can actually charge that, so you don't need batteries for it. Okay, this is the part that the magnifiers go into. You can see you can adjust that, and you can adjust this up and down. Okay, it does have a nice little rubbery pad here. And it does have this that can go on your nose, this little bridge piece. And it does come with these little pads that you can put on these little eyepieces like glasses. So you can wear those. Now, you do have options as far as how to wear it. So it does come with this headband, or you can put arms on. So if you don't want to wear it around your head, you just want to wear it like glasses, it does have arms. So, and then it comes with, oh, and then a cord to charge it with. And let's see, comes with a little microfiber cloth to clean the glasses with, and then it comes with a case full of the different magnifications of glasses. So there's 5 different ones in here, and they range from 1x, 1.5x, 2x, 2.5x, and 3.5x. Okay, so those are the lens magnifications, so you can see them all in here. And then, like I said, it just clicks right into here, super simple. So just pop it right in, and just like that. So when you put these on, I'm going to put on a different one because that's the thickest one. So I'm going to use the middle one here. Okay, so this would be like if you use reading glasses, but also you want to be able to look without them. So like, you know, I only really need them to do really fine things. Like my up close vision is still kind of good, but when it comes to really tiny stuff, then it's not as good as I would like it to be. So I have a little project here that I'm going to be working on, and it is taking these little pinch beads. Let's see if you can see that. It's pretty tiny here. Yeah, let's do it this way. There you go. Little tiny pinch bead, okay? And I want to put them on these little head ball pins, okay? And what I'm doing is I'm going to make some earrings on chain, okay, like this. So we're going to attach these beads to here, and then we're going to attach this to an ear wire, and that's the project we're going to do. So I started to do one. Where's my example? Here it is. Okay, so I did this one, and so let me put it on a little. Here you go, so you can see the whole thing without my fingers in the way. Okay, so you can see that I just did a wire wrapped just little loop there, right? Well, then I was like, oh wait, how am I going to get it on the chain if I already wire wrapped the loop? But it's okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my little ear wire here, and we're going to go ahead and open that up. And then what we're going to do is, let's see, open it up, there we go. And we're going to take that, this one that I already did, and we're going to put that on first. So I'm going to make another one like that. Right, so we're just going to, get that on there, okay, like that. And then we're going to take this chain, right, I'm going to try to find the middle of it here. I got 2 pieces of chain already cut and measured. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and, oh, hold on. Open that up a little more. Make it a little easier. And look, you know what we're going to do? We're going to put these on because maybe that will help me see a little bit better. Okay, so there you go. So you got this. It goes on just like that. This goes right on the bridge of your nose. And then you have your little glasses that you can see through. Okay, now they only really work so well when you have your items up close to you. So right about here is where I can see so much better now. So I'm going to go ahead and take this piece of chain here. Oh, I almost forgot to look through them. And then hang that on there, and let's see, it looks like I almost got it even, but we're just going to go ahead and go with that because it might be off by a link, but it doesn't have to be super perfect. And actually I kind of like that it's a little bit different length. So there you go. Alright, so this is what we got here. So we got that with this little bead right in front there, and then we're going to hang more beads from this chain. Alright, so we got my pin here, we got this. Alright, I keep forgetting to use the glasses. Here we go. Oh, it's so much better. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put that on there, straighten up my pin a little bit. And we're going to take these and we're just going to go right here and we're going to fold this over. Okay, so we're going to make a wrapped loop. Just spin that around, spin the things up. Okay, so you're going to end up with, it's going to look like this. Let me make sure you can see that. Okay, so just made kind of like a top half of a figure 8. Okay, and we're going to hold it with this, and we're just going to spin this around, right? So I just use my fingers at first. You're just wrapping this around that post. And then the reason why I got the glasses out for this project is because I could not see the tiny last little bit of this, the tail here, to see if I had actually had it folded all the way in, because this is a tiny little bead here. So you can see that. There we go. So it is a tiny little bead here, and then a tiny little tail on top of that. I just could not see. I'm like, where's the tail? I couldn't see it. So I was like, you know what? I just got some glasses. We're going to use those. And while I'm using them, I'm just going to come in and make a video about them. Alright. So there we go. So we're going to go ahead and squish this down, because I can see that tail now nice and clear. It was right there, but it's also kind of sticking up. So I'm going to get that down a little bit, because you don't want it to get poked with a piece of metal from your earrings. So you got to make sure that tail is tucked in there real nice. Once you got it lined up, then you just give it a little swirl around, and that folds it right down in. So there we go. Now my top's a little messed up, so we're just going to use those to straighten it up a little bit. Alright, and there we go. So we have our first little bead done here. And I like these glasses because, like I said, you can, when you're done looking through them, you can just fold them up. Go ahead and put this behind. There we go. So focus on that. There you go. So you can see there's a nice little wrapped loop. Okay, and again, there's my little loop here to my ear wire. We'll go ahead and open this up. Alright, open. Stick that on there, and then grab my chain. So we're going to try and get right about the middle for one loop off. That is good, and it looks like we're actually exactly one loop off, so perfectly the way I did the other one. So we're going to go ahead and close that up. You always want to twist your rings away from each other. You don't want to pull them apart whenever you're doing jump rings or ear wire rings or anything like that. You want to use a twisting motion, not a pulling apart motion, otherwise you're never going to get them back into that circle again. So there you go. So that is the front of that one. So now we're just going to make some more, we're going to make some more beads loops on here, and this time instead of doing the whole loop around first we're going to loop it through the chain. Alright, so these look so fashionable. Alright, I sent a picture to my boyfriend with my eyes really big in them, and he thought it was funny. But hey, they help. They definitely help with being able to see what I'm doing here, and as much as I try to, you know, not acknowledge the fact that, you know, I'm getting to the age where my up close vision is not as perfect as it's always been, you know, we're embracing the tools that are helping with these problems. So, alright, so I told you everything about the items here, so we're going to go ahead and use our product to keep going. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and, alright, let me use my glasses here so I can see what I'm doing. So I got my pinch bead on my drop here, on my ball pin. I don't know why I call it a drop. Alright, we're going to fold that down, flip these up to the angle, spin it up and around. Alright, and then when I get to this point here, now instead of doing the wrapping the tail around first we're going to stick this onto the chain. Okay, so we're just going to pick a random spot on the chain. We're just going to stick this through there and let that up into the circle. Okay, so that is now on the circle. Alright, so we're going to go back to where we were before, and we're going to wrap that chain around, wrap that tail around, and then we can stick this in there, just not as far down, otherwise we're going to be pinching that chain. So we can get that in there so we can use that to help hold. And we're going to get this tail and we're going to flip that around. Oops. There we go. And we're contacts. So these are actually great because I can see what I'm doing a little better, even with my contacts in, instead of, because if I take my contacts out, I can see up close a lot better, but this way I don't have to worry about doing that. If I really need, you know, good up close vision, just leave my contacts in and use these to get that really good up close vision. But with my contacts, up close vision is definitely not as good. Alright, we're going to tuck that little tail in. Alright. Oops. I still missed it. Oh, I got it on there. Alright, there we go. Oh, I tried to break the bead. Oh man. Whoops. I'm supposed to do all that. On my own strength. Alright, so there we go. So there is the next one hanging on there. So we're going to go ahead and get some more of these on there, and I'll be back so I can show you some more. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, so we're making some progress, and I just want to show you and switch these to the arms. Okay, so there's just little push buttons right here that you push in, and it just pops one out and pops the next one in. Alright, and then, alright, so let me show you. So I do like this because if you don't need, you know, up close for everything, which, you know, these are very focalized, so it's not like regular reading glasses. Like, they only, well, I guess, I don't know, I've never worn reading glasses, so, anyway, so I just wanted to show you. I don't know where I was going with that. But anyway, so yeah, so we're gonna keep working. I think I'm gonna leave this one where it is, I can't see. But yeah, so I think I like this amount. I think any more than that, it's gonna be too bulky. But yeah, so you can see it's, what do I have on there? Like six crystals, something like that. So not too many, not an overwhelming amount, but just enough to have some sparkle in there, some some jiggle. Alright, so I'm gonna get back to work and do the other one, so stay tuned. We're getting them on there pretty quick, so 3. I did cut off that other one that I broke earlier, where I broke the glass. So want anybody getting hurt if I were to sell these vendor event or whatnot. Like me struggling. I got these right here. So just take a little bit of getting used to remember that you have them on, which is a testament to how comfortable they are, because I keep forgetting that I even have them on, which is pretty good considering, like I said, I don't normally wear glasses or anything like that. So these ear wires are pretty, or not ear wires, the head pins, the ball pins, they're pretty thin, which is the reason why I'm doing the wrapped loop, just to make sure that, because if I was just to do just a single loop, like an open loop, I don't feel like it would be as secure. So these are pretty thin. As you can see, I can just bend them very easily with my fingers here. So they're not as strong, but that's fine, because when you do a wrapped loop, I ran out of my ones that I pre-did real quick. What do I need here? I have 4 on here, I had 6 on the other one, so I just need to do 2 more. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. There, as I was saying, it's fine, because when you're doing a wrapped loop, it's very much secure. One more to go, and we have a nice quick pair of dangly, sparkly earrings. Very nice. And I just realized I left my air conditioner on, so there's going to be some background noise. And when I turn it off when I'm recording, and I forgot this time. I live in an old farmhouse, so we don't have central air. Alright, so we got 1 more to go. So hopefully that background noise is not too annoying for you guys, and if it is, I apologize. I like to wear earbuds a lot while I'm listening to my YouTube videos, so I understand how noises can, be annoying. Watch a lot of pool videos. I shoot pool. That's my other big hobby in my life aside from making jewelry. And so I watch professional pool players shooting pool in their tournaments. And I listen to earbuds all the time, and I hear people making noises with their mouths, and I'm like, oh man, I need to make sure I'm not doing that in my videos. In case anybody's listening with earbuds. You guys listen with earbuds in? I probably could have done this on YouTube Live. I didn't even think about that. I could have gone live. Of course, it's late at night here on the East Coast. It's at just after midnight, quarter after midnight. So I'm gonna get my best work done. Kids are in bed, and it's quiet. So it's my jewelry making time. What's your favorite time to make jewelry? I feel like my creative juices are flowing better at night. Definitely not a morning person, so I think that has a lot to do with it. Alrighty, so there we go. So let's see. These look pretty good. They look pretty similar. So they don't have to be super matchy-matchy. You don't have to count out the loops between the beads or anything like that. They're just to, sorry, I'm just gonna hold it into the camera. There we go. They're just, same basic design on each of them, same amount of crystals on each side, and then they're just kind of randomly throughout. So I think they turned out nice. What do you guys think? So let me know in the comments what you think of the earrings and of this cool headset. So if you like it, the link for it is in the description, so check that out. Alright, thanks. Bye. Alright, one more thing. I was putting things away and I realized I didn't show you guys the inside of the box. So this is the best part, is that you can just keep this box, because it does have a nice little, you can see where the pieces fit right in there. So it is very nice for keeping everything nice and neat. You don't have to worry about where all your little parts are. You can put everything right in here. And there's my cord. And it comes with directions. I show you all kinds of stuff on these directions. It shows you about how to switch out the earbuds and all that, or the ear, you know, from the frame to the band. So it shows you all that stuff. Alright, so that was everything. Thanks. For real now. Now I'm gonna go. Alright. Thanks for watching. Bye.